Space Meditation Journey, a relaxing voyage through the galaxy. Embark on a celestial adventure like no other in Space Meditation Journey, a relaxing voyage through the galaxy. This enchanting narrative is designed to whisk you away from the hustle and bustle of daily life and into the serene expanse of the universe. As you accompany the protagonist's name, on this odyssey, you'll experience the calming wonders of the cosmos. From floating islands bathed in stardust to crystal caverns pulsating with ancient wisdom, each destination offers a chance to unwind and connect with the deeper rhythms of the universe. Through gentle descriptions of cosmic landscapes, encounters with benevolent celestial beings like Celestial Being's Name, and the exploration of profound cosmic concepts, the story serves as a soothing lullaby for the mind. It's a journey not only through space but also within, guiding you to release stress, find inner peace, and drift into a state of tranquility that paves the way for a restful slumber. Chapter 1: The Cosmic Invitation. Welcome to tonight's Space Meditation Journey. At this moment, you can gently close your eyes, setting aside the thoughts and worries of today. Let your body lie quietly, resembling stardust suspended in the universe, light, peaceful, and weightless. On an ordinary evening, Protagonist's name is sitting in their cozy living room. The soft glow of the lamp casts a warm, golden hue, yet the weight of the day still lingers. Suddenly, a strange, soothing melody fills the air. It's not like any music Protagonist's name has ever heard. The notes seem to dance around, carrying a sense of peace and mystery. Opening their eyes, Protagonist's name is amazed to see a faint, shimmering portal materialize in the middle of the room. The portal is filled with swirling colors, blues, purples, and silver, like a living, breathing nebula. A gentle, feminine voice, that of Celestial Being's Name, echoes in Protagonist's name's mind. Welcome, seeker of peace. I am Celestial Being's Name, and I invite you to embark on a journey like no other. A journey through the stars, where you can leave behind your worries and find true relaxation. Although hesitant at first, the allure of the unknown and the promise of peace are too great to resist. Protagonist's name takes a deep breath, stands up, and slowly approaches the portal. As they get closer, a warm, comforting energy radiates from it. With one last look around the living room, Protagonist's name steps through the portal. For a moment, everything is a blur of colors and light, and they feel a sense of weightlessness, as if carried by a gentle cosmic wind. Then, just as suddenly, everything comes into focus. Protagonist's name finds themselves on a floating island in the middle of a starlit ocean. The water beneath shimmers with a soft, iridescent light, and the stars above seem so close that they could be touched. The air is filled with a sweet, floral scent, and a gentle breeze caresses Protagonist's name's skin. Celestial being's name appears before them, a beautiful, otherworldly being with a form glowing in a soft, silver light. Her eyes are like pools of liquid starlight, and her long, flowing hair seems to be made of pure energy. "Welcome to the celestial realm," she says, her voice filled with warmth and kindness. "This is a place where you can let go of your earthly burdens and find the peace that lies within." Celestial being's name leads Protagonist's name along a path of glowing crystals. The crystals emit a soft, harmonious sound as they walk over them, creating a soothing melody. As they stroll, Celestial being's name tells Protagonist's name about the purpose of this journey. "In the vastness of the universe," she says, "there are places that hold the power to heal and rejuvenate the mind. We will visit these places, and you will learn to let go of stress and embrace tranquility." After a while, they come to a clearing. In the center of the clearing is a large, crystalline structure. It's shaped like a dome, and inside, a soft, blue light flickers. "This is the crystal of serenity," Celestial being's name says. "It has the power to calm the mind and soothe the soul. Step inside, and let its energy wash over you." Protagonist's name enters the dome, and the blue light seems to wrap around them like a warm blanket. All the worries and tensions of the day seem to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of relaxation. Protagonist's name closes their eyes and takes a deep breath, inhaling the energy of the crystal. As they stand there, bathed in the blue light, Celestial being's name's gentle voice continues to guide them, further lulling them into a state of peace. As the night deepens on the floating island, Protagonist's name lies down on the soft, grass-like surface. The stars above twinkle like diamonds, and the gentle lapping of the starlit ocean against the island creates a soothing lullaby. With a heart full of peace and a mind free from worry, Protagonist's name drifts off into a deep, restful sleep, ready to continue their cosmic adventure in the morning. Chapter 1: The Cosmic Summons. Welcome to tonight's space meditation journey. At this moment, you can gently close your eyes, setting aside the thoughts and worries of today. Let your body lie quietly, resembling stardust suspended in the universe, light, peaceful, and weightless. On an ordinary evening, Ethan is sitting in his cozy living room. The soft glow of the lamp casts a warm, golden hue, yet the weight of the day still lingers. The stress from work, the endless to-do lists, and the general chaos of modern life have left him feeling drained. Suddenly, a strange, soothing melody fills the air. It's not like any music Ethan has ever heard. The notes seem to dance around, carrying a sense of peace and mystery. The melody is a gentle combination of high-pitched chimes and deep, resonating tones, as if the very fabric of the universe is singing. Opening his eyes, Ethan is amazed to see a faint, shimmering portal materialize in the middle of the room. The portal is filled with swirling colors, blues, purples, and silver, like a living, breathing nebula. The colors seem to shift and change, creating patterns that are both beautiful and mesmerizing. As he stares at the portal, he can feel a strange, magnetic pull, as if it's calling out to him. A gentle, feminine voice, that of Lyra, echoes in Ethan's mind. "Welcome, seeker of peace. I am Lyra, and I invite you to embark on a journey like no other. A journey through the stars, where you can leave behind your worries and find true relaxation." The voice is soft, like a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, yet it holds a certain authority and warmth. Ethan can feel a sense of trust towards this unknown being, as if her words are a promise of something wonderful. Although hesitant at first, the allure of the unknown and the promise of peace are too great to resist. Ethan takes a deep breath, stands up, and slowly approaches the portal. As he gets closer, a warm, comforting energy radiates from it. It's like standing in the sunlight on a perfect spring day, but this warmth seems to penetrate his very soul. The energy makes him feel alive, yet at the same time, it soothes his frayed nerves. With one last look around the living room, a place that has been both a haven and a source of stress, Ethan steps through the portal. For a moment, everything is a blur of colors and light, and he feels a sense of weightlessness, as if carried by a gentle cosmic wind. It's a strange sensation, both exhilarating and a bit scary. He can feel his body being pulled in different directions, yet there is no pain. It's more like a gentle embrace from the universe itself. Then, just as suddenly, everything comes into focus. Ethan finds himself on a floating island in the middle of a starlit ocean. The water beneath shimmers with a soft, iridescent light, as if it's made up of millions of tiny diamonds. The waves are gentle, creating a soft, rhythmic sound as they lap against the edge of the island. The stars above seem so close that he could be tempted to reach out and touch them. They twinkle and shine with a brilliance that is both overwhelming and awe-inspiring. The air is filled with a sweet, floral scent, a combination of lavender and jasmine, that fills his lungs with each breath. A gentle breeze caresses Ethan's skin, making him feel refreshed and at ease. Lyra appears before him, a beautiful, otherworldly being with a form glowing in a soft, silver light. Her eyes are like pools of liquid starlight, deep and full of wisdom. Her long, flowing hair seems to be made of pure energy, constantly shifting and changing colors like the aurora borealis. She has a kind smile on her face, and her presence alone makes Ethan feel a sense of calm. "Welcome to the celestial realm," she says, her voice filled with warmth and kindness. "This is a place where you can let go of your earthly burdens and find the peace that lies within." Lyra leads Ethan along a path of glowing crystals. The crystals are of various shapes and sizes, some as small as a pebble and others as large as a boulder. They emit a soft, harmonious sound as Ethan walks over them, creating a soothing melody that seems to resonate with his very being. The sound is a combination of high-pitched tinkles and low-pitched hums, like a symphony composed by the universe. As they stroll, Lyra tells Ethan about the purpose of this journey. "In the vastness of the universe," she says, "there are places that hold the power to heal and rejuvenate the mind. We will visit these places, and you will learn to let go of stress and embrace tranquility." After a while, they come to a clearing. In the center of the clearing is a large, crystalline structure. It's shaped like a dome, and inside, a soft, blue light flickers. The dome seems to be made of a material that is both solid and transparent, allowing the blue light to shine through. "This is the crystal of serenity," Lyra says. "It has the power to calm the mind and soothe the soul. Step inside, and let its energy wash over you." Ethan enters the dome, and the blue light seems to wrap around him like a warm blanket. The light is not just a visual sensation but a physical one. He can feel it seeping into his pores, spreading through his body like a gentle stream of energy. All the worries and tensions of the day seem to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of relaxation. His muscles, which were previously tight with stress, start to loosen. The knots in his shoulders dissolve, and the headache that had been nagging at him all day disappears. Ethan closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, inhaling the energy of the crystal. As he does, he can feel a sense of clarity washing over him. The chaotic thoughts that had been swirling in his mind are replaced by a sense of stillness. He imagines his mind as a clear, calm lake, with no ripples or disturbances. Lyra's gentle voice continues to guide him, further lulling him into a state of peace. Let go of all the stress, all the worries. Imagine them floating away, like clouds in the sky. You are in a place of peace, a place where nothing can harm you. As Ethan stands there, bathed in the blue light, he starts to feel a connection to something greater than himself. It's as if he's tapping into the very energy of the universe. He can sense the vastness of the cosmos, the interconnectedness of all things. He realizes that his problems, as big as they seemed on Earth, are just a tiny part of the grand scheme of things. This realization brings a sense of humility and also a sense of freedom. After some time, Ethan opens his eyes. He feels completely different, as if he's been reborn. The crystal of serenity has worked its magic, and he is now filled with a new, found sense of peace. Lyra smiles at him. You have taken the first step on this journey. There are many more wonders to come, many more places that will help you relax and find inner peace. As the night deepens on the floating island, Ethan lies down on the soft, grass-like surface. The grass is so soft that it feels like he's lying on a bed of feathers. The stars above twinkle like diamonds, and the gentle lapping of the starlit ocean against the island creates a soothing lullaby. With a heart full of peace and a mind free from worry, Ethan drifts off into a deep, restful sleep, ready to continue his cosmic adventure in the morning. The gentle sounds of the island, the soft glow of the stars, and the after effects of the crystal of serenity combine to create a perfect environment for relaxation. He dreams of the wonders that await him, of more crystal-filled domes, of other celestial beings, and of a universe full of peace and tranquility. And as he sleeps, the stress of the past fades away, replaced by the promise of a new, more peaceful existence. Chapter 2: The Caverns of Cosmic Whispers. As the first rays of the cosmic dawn peek over the horizon of the floating island, Ethan wakes up feeling refreshed and filled with a sense of anticipation. The events of the previous day seem like a beautiful dream, but the lingering peace in his heart tells him it was all too real. He sits up and looks around. The starlit ocean that surrounded the island during the night now shimmers in the soft morning light, its colors a blend of pastel blues and pinks. Lyra appears beside him, her presence as calming as ever. "Good morning, Ethan," she says with a gentle smile. "Today, we will explore the caverns of cosmic whispers. It is a place where the very voice of the universe can be heard, and where your journey of relaxation and self-discovery will deepen." Ethan stands up, his body feeling light and energetic. He follows Lyra to the edge of the island, where a small, glowing path leads downwards into the ocean. As they step onto the path, the water parts before them, creating a tunnel of sorts. The walls of the tunnel are lined with bioluminescent creatures that cast a soft, multicolored glow. Ethan can't help but be in awe of the beauty around him. As they descend deeper, the tunnel widens, and they find themselves in a large, open-air cavern. The cavern is filled with strange, stalactite-like formations that seem to be made of pure crystal. These formations hang from the ceiling, some reaching down almost to the floor. The light from the bioluminescent creatures reflects off the crystals, creating a dazzling display of colors. Lyra leads Ethan further into the cavern. These crystals, she explains, are not ordinary. They are attuned to the energy of the universe and can pick up the faintest whispers of cosmic wisdom. As they walk, Ethan starts to hear a soft, whispering sound. At first, it's just a murmur, but as they get closer to the center of the cavern, the whispers become clearer. The whispers seem to be a mixture of sounds and sensations. Ethan can feel a sense of peace and love being projected towards him. He hears words that he can't quite understand, but he feels their meaning in his heart. Lyra turns to him. The caverns of cosmic whispers communicate in a way that goes beyond words. It speaks directly to your soul, sharing ancient wisdom and calming your spirit. They stop in the middle of the cavern, where a large, circular crystal platform is located. Lyra motions for Ethan to stand on the platform. As he does, the whispers seem to intensify. He closes his eyes and focuses on the sounds and sensations. He feels a gentle energy coursing through his body, starting from his feet and moving up to the top of his head. Images start to form in his mind. He sees a vision of the universe as a vast, interconnected web. Every star, planet, and living being is a part of this web, and he realizes that his own well-being is linked to the well-being of the whole. He sees how stress and worry are like knots in this web, disrupting the flow of energy. But he also sees that by letting go of these negative emotions, he can help restore the balance. As he stands there, lost in this vision, he feels a sense of forgiveness wash over him. Forgiveness for himself, for the mistakes he's made, and for the people who have caused him pain. He realizes that holding on to grudges only adds to his stress and that true peace comes from releasing these burdens. After a while, the vision fades, and Ethan opens his eyes. He looks at Lyra, a new sense of clarity in his eyes. "I feel different," he says. "I feel like I've let go of so much." Lyra smiles. That's the power of the caverns of cosmic whispers. It helps you to see the truth, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to embrace the peace that is always available to you. They leave the crystal platform and continue exploring the cavern. Ethan notices that there are smaller alcoves in the walls of the cavern. Each alcove contains a different, shaped crystal, and each crystal seems to be vibrating at a unique frequency. Lyra explains that these crystals can be used for different forms of meditation and energy healing. Ethan approaches one of the alcoves. Inside is a long, slender crystal that emits a soft, green light. He reaches out to touch it, and as his fingers make contact with the crystal, he feels a rush of energy. This energy is different from the one he felt on the platform. It's more focused, like a beam of light shining directly into his heart. He closes his eyes and allows the energy to work its magic. As he does, he starts to feel a deep sense of self-love. He realizes that he has been too hard on himself, always striving for perfection and never fully accepting himself. The energy from the crystal helps him to see his own worth, to love himself unconditionally. He feels a warmth spreading through his chest, and a smile spreads across his face. When he opens his eyes, he looks at Lyra. "This is amazing," he says. "I've never felt this way before." Lyra nods. The crystals in these alcoves are like keys to different aspects of your inner self. They can unlock the doors to peace, love, and self-acceptance. As they continue their exploration, Ethan can't help but feel grateful for this experience. The caverns of cosmic whispers are not just a place of beauty but a place of profound transformation. He can feel the stress and tension that had been a part of his life for so long melting away, replaced by a sense of calm and contentment. As they make their way back through the tunnel and up to the floating island, Ethan looks back at the caverns of cosmic whispers. He knows that he will carry the lessons he learned there with him always. The experience has been like a gentle cleansing of his soul, and he is eager to see what other wonders await him on this cosmic journey. Back on the island, the sun is now high in the sky. The warmth of the sun on his skin combined with the peace in his heart makes Ethan feel truly at ease. Lyra looks at him. "Today has been a day of great growth for you," she says. "But there is still so much more to explore. Rest now, and when you are ready, we will continue our journey." Ethan lies down on the soft grass of the island, his mind filled with the memories of the caverns of cosmic whispers. The gentle breeze, the sound of the ocean, and the knowledge that he is on a path to true relaxation lull him into a peaceful state. He closes his eyes and drifts off into a light sleep, his dreams filled with the colors and whispers of the caverns. And as he sleeps, the process of transformation continues, deepening the sense of peace and self-awareness that has taken root within him. As the day slowly turns into evening, Ethan wakes up feeling refreshed once again. The events of the day have left him with a new, found sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of the power of relaxation and self-discovery. He looks around, and the beauty of the floating island in the evening light seems even more enchanting. Lyra is sitting nearby, looking out at the ocean. She turns to Ethan as he wakes up. "Are you ready to continue?" she asks. Ethan nods, a determined look in his eyes. "Yes," he says. "I'm ready to see what else the universe has in store for me." Lyra stands up and leads Ethan to another part of the island. This part of the island is covered in a thick, fragrant forest. The trees are tall and majestic, their branches reaching up towards the sky. The leaves of the trees are a deep, vibrant green, and they seem to glow with a soft, inner light. As they enter the forest, Ethan is immediately struck by the tranquility of the place. The only sounds are the gentle rustling of the leaves and the occasional chirping of a small, unseen bird. Lyra stops by a large, ancient-looking tree. The tree has a wide trunk, and its bark is covered in strange symbols. This tree, she says, is known as the tree of inner peace. It has been here for eons, and it holds the wisdom of countless souls. She places her hand on the tree, and a soft, golden light emanates from her hand and spreads across the tree. Ethan follows her example and places his hand on the tree. As he does, he feels a sense of connection to the tree. It's as if the tree is alive, and it's sharing its energy with him. He closes his eyes and focuses on the connection. He can feel a sense of stillness and peace coming from the tree, like a deep, calm pool of water. Images start to form in his mind again. This time, he sees himself in different situations in his life, facing challenges and difficulties. But in each situation, he sees himself reacting with calmness and grace. He realizes that inner peace is not the absence of problems but the ability to remain centered and at peace in the face of them. The tree seems to be teaching him the importance of staying present in the moment. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, he should focus on what is happening right now. By doing so, he can find peace and contentment in every situation. As he stands there, connected to the tree of inner peace, Ethan feels a sense of release. The last remnants of stress and anxiety that were still lingering within him fade away. He opens his eyes and looks at Lyra. "I think I understand now," he says. "Inner peace is something that I can create within myself, no matter what is going on around me." Lyra smiles. "Exactly," she says. "The tree of inner peace has shown you the way. Now, it's up to you to carry this wisdom with you." They leave the tree and continue walking through the forest. Ethan feels a new sense of lightness and freedom. The experiences of the day, the caverns of cosmic whispers and the encounter with the tree of inner peace, have changed him in a profound way. He is no longer the same person who stepped through the portal from his living room. As they reach the edge of the forest, the sun is starting to set. The sky is filled with a riot of colors, oranges, reds, and purples. The sight is so beautiful that Ethan can't help but stop and stare. Lyra stands beside him. "The beauty of the universe is all around us," she says. "And when we are at peace within ourselves, we can truly appreciate it." Ethan nods. He knows that this is just the beginning of his journey. There are still many more places to explore, many more lessons to learn. But for now, he is content to stand here, in the beauty of the evening, filled with a sense of peace and gratitude. And as the night descends on the floating island once again, Ethan looks forward to the new adventures that await him in the morning, knowing that each step of this cosmic journey is leading him closer to true relaxation and self-discovery. Chapter 3: The Celestial Gardens of Tranquility. As the night blankets the floating island in a soft, star-lit embrace, Ethan drifts into a peaceful slumber filled with dreams of the cosmic wonders he has already witnessed. When the first glimmers of dawn break through the darkness, he wakes up with a renewed sense of eagerness, his heart full of anticipation for what the new day might bring. Lyra, as if sensing his awakening, appears by his side. Her presence, as always, exudes a calming aura that seems to soothe the very air around them. "Good morning, Ethan," she says, her voice a gentle melody in the quiet morning. "Today, we will journey to the celestial gardens of tranquility. It is a place where the beauty of the cosmos is manifested in the most serene and enchanting forms, and where your connection to inner peace will be further strengthened." Ethan rises to his feet, feeling a sense of excitement coursing through his veins. He follows Lyra to the center of the island, where a large, circular platform made of a smooth, iridescent material awaits. As they step onto the platform, a soft, humming sound fills the air, and the platform begins to ascend slowly into the sky. Ethan looks down, watching as the floating island grows smaller beneath them, and the starlit ocean stretches out in all directions like a vast, shimmering expanse of liquid light. As they continue to rise, the view around them changes. The stars seem to come closer, and Ethan can now make out the intricate details of the constellations. Some of the stars seem to form patterns that resemble mythical creatures, while others create geometric shapes that seem to hold a hidden meaning. Lyra points to a particular constellation. "That is the constellation of Serenity," she says. "It is said to be a guide for those seeking inner peace in the vastness of the universe." After a while, the platform comes to a stop in front of a large, ornate gate. The gate is made of a material that looks like a combination of crystal and pure energy. It is adorned with carvings of flowers, stars, and other celestial symbols. As they approach the gate, it slowly swings open, revealing a world beyond that takes Ethan's breath away. The celestial gardens of tranquility are a sight to behold. The ground is covered in a soft, glowing grass that feels like silk beneath Ethan's feet. All around him, there are flowers of every shape, size, and color imaginable. Some of the flowers are as small as a fingertip, while others are as large as a tree. Their petals seem to be made of the purest light, and they emit a sweet, intoxicating fragrance that fills the air. There are also trees in the garden, their branches heavy with fruits that sparkle like gems. The leaves of the trees are a kaleidoscope of colors, constantly shifting and changing in the soft, ambient light. As Ethan walks through the garden, he notices that there are small, winged creatures flitting among the flowers. These creatures, no larger than a butterfly, have bodies made of a shimmering, iridescent material, and their wings create a soft, musical sound as they flutter. Lyra leads Ethan along a winding path that is lined with more flowers and small, decorative fountains. The water in the fountains is a clear, sparkling blue, and as it splashes and cascades, it creates a soothing, rhythmic sound. These gardens, Lyra explains, are not just a place of beauty. Each flower, each tree, and each creature here is attuned to the energy of tranquility. They can help you to relax your mind, open your heart, and deepen your connection to the peaceful essence within you. They come to a small, secluded clearing in the middle of the garden. In the center of the clearing, there is a large, circular pool filled with a liquid that glows with a soft, golden light. The surface of the pool is perfectly still, like a mirror reflecting the beauty of the garden around it. Lyra motions for Ethan to sit by the pool. "This is the pool of inner reflection," she says. "Sit here, and let the energy of the pool wash over you. Look into the water, and let it show you the parts of yourself that you may have been ignoring or suppressing." Ethan sits down by the pool and looks into the golden liquid. At first, all he sees is his own reflection, but as he continues to stare, the image begins to shift. He sees memories of his childhood, of the times when he was carefree and full of joy. He sees the moments when he first started to feel the weight of the world on his shoulders, and how he gradually lost touch with that inner sense of peace. But then, he also sees glimpses of his future self, a version of himself who is truly at peace, radiating a sense of calm and contentment. He realizes that the path to inner peace is not just about letting go of the past but also about embracing the possibilities of the future. The pool seems to be showing him that he has the power to create the life he wants, a life filled with peace, love, and happiness. As he continues to gaze into the pool, he feels a sense of release. The fears and insecurities that have been holding him back start to dissolve, like mist in the morning sun. He takes a deep breath, filling his lungs with the sweet air of the garden, and he feels a new sense of determination. He is ready to let go of the old patterns of thinking and behavior that have been preventing him from achieving true peace. After a while, Ethan looks up at Lyra. "I see so much more clearly now," he says. "I understand that I have the power to change my life, to find that peace that I've been searching for." Lyra smiles. "Yes, Ethan. The pool of inner reflection has shown you the truth. Now, it's up to you to take the steps to bring that peace into your reality. They leave the clearing and continue exploring the garden. As they walk, Ethan notices that there are small, stone benches placed strategically around the garden. Each bench is carved with a different symbol, and as he sits on one of the benches, he feels a gentle energy coursing through his body. Lyra explains that these benches are designed to enhance the meditation experience, helping visitors to the garden to focus their minds and connect more deeply with the energy of the place. Ethan sits on the bench and closes his eyes. He takes slow, deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of the energy flowing through him. He imagines himself surrounded by a warm, golden light, a light that represents peace, love, and tranquility. As he sits there, he can feel his mind becoming more and more calm, and he loses track of time. When he finally opens his eyes, the sun is starting to set in the garden. The colors of the sky are a beautiful blend of oranges, pinks, and purples, and the garden is bathed in a soft, warm glow. Lyra is standing nearby, watching him with a gentle expression. "It's time to go," she says. "But remember, the lessons you've learned here, the peace you've found, will stay with you always." Ethan stands up and follows Lyra back to the platform. As they descend back to the floating island, Ethan looks back at the celestial gardens of tranquility, feeling a sense of gratitude. The garden has been a place of profound transformation for him, a place where he has learned to see himself more clearly and to embrace the path to inner peace. Back on the island, the night is once again falling. Ethan lies down on the soft grass, his mind filled with the memories of the celestial gardens. The gentle sounds of the ocean and the knowledge that he is on a journey of self-discovery lull him into a peaceful sleep. And as he dreams, he knows that there are still more wonders waiting for him in the vast expanse of the cosmos, and he is eager to continue his journey of finding true relaxation and inner peace. As the days pass on the floating island, Ethan spends his time reflecting on the experiences in the celestial gardens. He practices the meditation techniques he learned on the benches, and he can feel a gradual but significant change in himself. He is more patient, more compassionate, and his mind is less cluttered with worries. One day, Lyra comes to him with a new invitation. "Ethan," she says, "there is a place called the Hall of Cosmic Insights. It is a place where the wisdom of the universe is stored in the form of ancient texts and visions. Would you like to visit it?" Ethan's eyes light up with excitement. "Yes, Lyra. I would love to." Lyra leads him to a hidden path on the island. The path is overgrown with vines and flowers, but as they approach, the plants seem to part way for them. As they walk along the path, Ethan can feel a sense of anticipation building. The air seems to be charged with a kind of energy, as if the very ground they are walking on is filled with ancient secrets. After a while, they come to a large, imposing building. The building is made of a dark, polished stone, and its doors are carved with symbols that Ethan has never seen before. Lyra places her hand on one of the doors, and it slowly creaks open. Inside, the hall is filled with a soft, blue light. The walls are lined with shelves upon shelves of ancient scrolls and tablets. Lyra walks over to one of the shelves and picks up a scroll. She unfolds it, and a series of strange symbols appear on the parchment. These symbols, she says, hold the wisdom of the ages. They can teach you about the nature of the universe, the connection between all things, and how to find your place in this vast cosmic tapestry. She hands the scroll to Ethan. As he takes it, he can feel a strange energy coming from the parchment. He looks at the symbols, and although he can't understand them at first, he feels a sense of familiarity. Suddenly, the symbols start to shift and change, and images form in his mind. He sees a vision of the creation of the universe, of the birth of stars and planets. He sees how all life is interconnected, and how the actions of one being can have a ripple effect throughout the cosmos. Lyra then leads him to another part of the hall. There, a large, circular platform is located. On the platform, a holographic image of the universe is projected. The image is constantly changing, showing different parts of the cosmos, from the microscopic world of subatomic particles to the vast expanse of galaxies. Lyra points to the image. This is a representation of the ever-changing nature of the universe. It shows that nothing is static, everything is in a constant state of flux. And in this change, there is a kind of harmony, a rhythm that we can attune ourselves to. Ethan spends hours in the Hall of Cosmic Insights, absorbing the knowledge and wisdom that surrounds him. He realizes that his journey of finding inner peace is not just a personal one but is also connected to the greater cosmic order. By understanding the universe better, he can better understand himself and his place in it. As the day comes to an end, Ethan leaves the Hall of Cosmic Insights with a head full of new ideas and a heart filled with a deeper sense of purpose. He knows that the knowledge he has gained will help him on his journey, and he is excited to see how it will further transform his understanding of himself and the world around him. And as he walks back to his resting place on the floating island, he looks forward to the new adventures and insights that await him in the days to come. Chapter 4: The Cosmic Observatory of Inner Peace. The days following Ethan's visit to the Hall of Cosmic Insights are filled with a new-found sense of purpose and understanding. He spends his time on the floating island reflecting on the profound knowledge he has acquired, and how it intertwines with his ongoing journey towards inner peace. Lyra, always by his side, observes his growth with a sense of quiet pride. One morning, as the sun casts a warm glow over the island, Lyra approaches Ethan with a twinkle in her eye. "Ethan," she says, her voice carrying a note of excitement, "today, we will visit the cosmic observatory of inner peace. This is a place like no other, where the boundaries between the outer cosmos and your inner self become blurred, and where you can gain a deeper understanding of the peace that resides within." Ethan's curiosity is immediately piqued. He follows Lyra to the far end of the island, where a narrow, winding path leads upwards towards a large, domed structure. The path is lined with small, glowing orbs that seem to guide their way. As they ascend, Ethan can feel a change in the air. It becomes lighter, more charged with a kind of energy that is both invigorating and calming. When they reach the domed structure, Ethan is struck by its beauty. The dome is made of a transparent material that seems to be infused with stardust, creating a mesmerizing display of colors as the light filters through it. The entrance to the observatory is a large, arch-shaped opening, and as they step through it, Ethan is greeted by a vast, open-air chamber. In the center of the chamber, there is a large, spherical device. It is made of a combination of metal and crystal, and it emits a soft, humming sound. Lyra walks over to the device and places her hand on it. Instantly, the humming sound intensifies, and a series of images start to appear on the surface of the sphere. "Welcome to the Cosmic Observatory of Inner Peace," Lyra says. "This device is not like any other. It has the ability to tune into the energy of your inner self and project it in a way that you can visualize. It also shows how your inner state is connected to the cosmic energy around you." Ethan approaches the device and looks at the images on its surface. At first, he sees a swirling mass of colors, some bright and vibrant, others dull and muted. Lyra points to the colors. These colors represent different aspects of your emotional and mental state. The bright colors are associated with positive emotions, like joy, love, and peace, while the duller ones represent negative emotions, such as stress, anger, and fear. As Ethan watches, he notices that some of the duller colors start to fade, while the brighter ones become more intense. Lyra smiles. "You've been making great progress on your journey. Your efforts to find inner peace are paying off, and it's reflected in the changing energy patterns." She then adjusts a few settings on the device, and the images change. Now, Ethan sees a web-like structure, with his own energy at the center, connected to various points in the cosmos. "This shows your connection to the universe," Lyra explains. "Every thought, every emotion you experience sends out ripples in the cosmic energy field. And in return, The energy of the universe influences your inner state. Ethan is fascinated by what he's seeing. He realizes that his inner peace is not just a personal matter but has a far-reaching impact on the cosmic scale. He watches as the connections between his energy and the cosmic energy become stronger and more harmonious. Lyra then leads Ethan to a small, elevated platform on the side of the chamber. On the platform, there is a chair made of a smooth, white material. "Sit in this chair," she says. "It is designed to enhance your meditation and help you attune your inner self to the cosmic energy." Ethan sits down in the chair. As he does, he feels a gentle vibration beneath him, as if the chair is resonating with his body. He closes his eyes and starts to meditate, focusing on his breath and the connection he saw on the spherical device. As he delves deeper into his meditation, he starts to experience a strange sensation. It's as if he's floating, not just in his mind but in a physical sense. He can feel the energy of the universe coursing through him, and he can sense his own energy expanding and merging with it. In his mind's eye, he sees a vision of himself as a bright, shining star, radiating peace and love out into the cosmos. He sees how this light touches other beings, how it has the power to soothe and heal. He also sees that as he radiates this light, more of the positive cosmic energy flows back towards him, strengthening his inner peace. After what seems like hours, Ethan opens his eyes. He feels completely refreshed, as if he's been reborn. The experience in the chair has deepened his connection to the cosmic energy and his understanding of inner peace. Lyra is waiting for him with a smile. "You've had a profound experience," she says. "The cosmic observatory of inner peace has shown you the power that lies within you and how it can be harnessed for the greater good, both for yourself and for the universe." They leave the platform and continue exploring the observatory. Ethan notices that there are small alcoves in the walls, each containing a crystal. Lyra explains that these crystals have unique properties that can help in the process of achieving inner peace. Ethan approaches one of the alcoves and picks up a crystal. It is a deep blue color, and it feels cool to the touch. As he holds it in his hand, he feels a sense of calm wash over him. Lyra says, "This crystal is attuned to the energy of tranquility. It can help you to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment, which is essential for finding inner peace." Ethan spends some time with each crystal, feeling the different energies they emit and how they affect his state of mind. He realizes that these crystals can be powerful tools on his journey. As the sun starts to set, casting a warm, orange glow over the observatory, Ethan and Lyra decide to leave. Ethan looks back at the cosmic observatory of inner peace, filled with a sense of gratitude. The experience has been yet another step in his journey towards true inner peace, and he knows that he will carry the lessons he learned there with him always. Back on the floating island, Ethan lies down on the soft grass. The events of the day replay in his mind, and he can feel the positive changes within himself. He closes his eyes, and as he drifts off to sleep, he dreams of a universe filled with beings all radiating peace and love, connected by the invisible threads of cosmic energy. And he knows that he is now an active part of this beautiful cosmic tapestry, spreading the light of inner peace wherever he goes. In the following days, Ethan continues to practice the meditation techniques he learned at the observatory. He uses the crystals to enhance his focus and calm his mind. One day, as he is sitting by the edge of the island, looking out at the starlit ocean, he feels a sudden urge to share the knowledge and experiences he has gained. He approaches Lyra with his idea. "Lyra," he says, "I feel like I want to tell others about this journey, about the inner peace that can be found. I want to help them, just as you've helped me." Lyra smiles warmly at him. "That's a wonderful idea, Ethan. The universe is in need of more beings who can spread the light of inner peace. But remember, you must first be a living example of what you wish to teach." Ethan nods. He realizes that he still has much to learn and grow. But he is determined. He spends the next few days preparing himself, refining his understanding of the concepts he has learned, and practicing how to convey them in a way that others can understand. Finally, the day comes when Ethan feels ready. Lyra helps him create a small, holographic message that can be sent out into the cosmos. The message contains his story, the lessons he learned at the Cosmic Observatory of Inner Peace, and an invitation for others to embark on their own journey towards inner peace. As they send the message out, Ethan feels a sense of excitement and nervousness. He doesn't know who will receive it or how they will respond. But he has faith that the right beings will find it and that it will inspire them to seek the peace that lies within. And as he watches the message disappear into the vast expanse of the universe, he looks forward to the new chapter in his journey, one where he can play a part in spreading the gift of inner peace to others. Chapter 5: The Cosmic Response and the Shared Journey. In the days following the sending of the holographic message, Ethan spends his time on the floating island in a state of eager anticipation. He continues to deepen his practice, meditating with the crystals and exploring the island's peaceful corners. Lyra remains by his side, offering gentle guidance and support as they await a response from the cosmos. One morning, as Ethan is sitting in meditation by the starlit ocean, a strange, shimmering light appears on the horizon. At first, it's just a faint glow, but it quickly grows in intensity. Lyra, who is nearby, stands up and looks towards the light. "Ethan," she says, It seems our message has been received. Ethan opens his eyes and is immediately drawn to the approaching light. As it gets closer, he can make out the shape of a large, spherical ship. The ship is adorned with lights that seem to pulse in a rhythmic pattern, and its surface is made of a material that reflects the starlight in a dazzling display. The ship hovers above the island for a moment before gently landing on a clear area. The hatch of the ship opens, and a group of beings emerges. They are humanoid in form, but their skin shimmers with a soft, iridescent light, and their eyes are large and filled with an otherworldly intelligence. The leader of the group, a being with long, flowing hair that seems to be made of pure energy, steps forward. "Greetings," the being says in a voice that resonates with a deep, harmonious tone. "We are the Lumerians, and we received your message. Your words of inner peace and the connection to the cosmic energy have touched our hearts." Ethan is filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness. He steps forward and replies, "Welcome, Lumerians. I'm Ethan, and I'm so glad you've come. I hope to share more about this journey of finding inner peace." The Lumerians look around the floating island, their eyes filled with wonder. "This place is truly a haven of peace," one of them remarks. "We can feel the harmonious energy that permeates every corner." Lyra steps forward and says, "Ethan has been on a profound journey, learning about the nature of inner peace and its connection to the universe. We believe that by sharing these insights, we can help more beings find their way to true tranquility." The Lumerians nod in agreement. "We, too, have been seeking ways to deepen our connection to the cosmic energy and to spread peace among our people," the leader says. "Your message came at a time when we were in need of new perspectives." Ethan begins to share his experiences, starting from the moment he was summoned by Lyra, his visits to the caverns of cosmic whispers, the celestial gardens of tranquility, the hall of cosmic insights, and the cosmic observatory of inner peace. The Lumerians listen intently, asking questions and sharing their own knowledge and experiences related to cosmic energy. As Ethan describes his encounter with the crystal of serenity, one of the Lumerians says, "We have a similar crystal on our home planet. It is said to be a source of great power, but we have yet to fully understand its potential for inner peace." Ethan then shares how the tree of inner peace taught him the importance of staying present and how the pool of inner reflection helped him to see his true self. The Lumerians are fascinated by these stories, and they start to make connections with their own spiritual practices. After hours of sharing and discussion, the Lumerians suggest that they collaborate. "We believe that by combining our knowledge and experiences, we can create a more widespread movement for inner peace in the cosmos," their leader says. "We can share these teachings with our people and other civilizations we come into contact with." Ethan is thrilled by the idea. "That would be amazing," he says. "Together, we can reach more beings and help them on their journey towards inner peace." Lyra smiles, seeing the beginning of a new chapter in Ethan's cosmic adventure. "This is a wonderful development," she says. "The universe is a vast place, and the more beings that embrace the path of inner peace, the more harmonious it will become." Over the next few days, Ethan and the Lumarians work together to create a plan. They decide to start by creating a series of holographic teachings that can be disseminated across different planets and civilizations. These teachings will include Ethan's personal journey, the wisdom he gained from the various cosmic places, and the Lumarians' own insights on cosmic energy and inner peace. The Lumarians use their advanced technology to create high-quality holographic recordings. Ethan spends hours explaining the concepts in detail, while the Lumarians add their own perspectives and examples from their culture. As they work, Ethan also learns a great deal from the Lumarians. They teach him about their unique way of communicating with the cosmic energy through a form of musical chanting. The chanting is a complex combination of tones and rhythms that seems to resonate with the very fabric of the universe. Ethan tries the chanting himself, and he immediately feels a deep connection to the cosmic energy. The chanting helps him to focus his mind and open his heart, allowing him to feel a sense of peace and unity with all things. The Lumarians also share with Ethan their knowledge of different cosmic crystals and their uses. They have crystals that can enhance telepathy, crystals that can purify the energy of a place, and crystals that can help in healing emotional wounds. Ethan is fascinated by these new discoveries and adds them to his growing understanding of cosmic tools for inner peace. As the holographic teachings near completion, Ethan and the Lumarians are filled with a sense of excitement. They know that these teachings have the potential to change the lives of many beings in the cosmos. Finally, the day arrives when the holographic teachings are ready to be sent out. The Lumarians' ship is loaded with the recordings, which will be transmitted to various planets and civilizations in their network. Before the Lumarians leave, Ethan addresses them. "Thank you for this amazing opportunity to collaborate," he says. "I believe that together, we are making a difference in the universe." The Lumarians' leader replies, "The pleasure is ours, Ethan. You have shown us a new way of looking at inner peace, and we are grateful for that. May our shared journey bring peace and harmony to all." With that, the Lumarians board their ship and take off. Ethan and Lyra watch as the ship disappears into the starlit sky. Ethan feels a sense of fulfillment, knowing that he is now part of a larger movement for inner peace in the cosmos. In the days that follow, Ethan continues to work on his own growth and understanding. He practices the musical chanting he learned from the Lumerians and explores the new knowledge he gained about cosmic crystals. One day, as he is sitting in meditation with a crystal in his hand, he has a vision. In the vision, he sees a future where beings from different planets and civilizations are living in harmony, all having found their way to inner peace. He sees cities filled with people radiating love and kindness, and the cosmic energy flowing freely and harmoniously throughout the universe. When he opens his eyes, he shares the vision with Lyra. "I believe that this is possible," he says. "With the help of the Lumerians and all the other beings who are on this path, we can create a universe filled with peace." Lyra smiles at him. "Yes, Ethan. Your vision is a powerful one. And as you continue to grow and share your wisdom, you will play an important role in making that vision a reality." Ethan is filled with renewed determination. He knows that there is still much work to be done, but he is confident that the journey towards a more peaceful universe has truly begun. And as he looks out at the starlit ocean, he is ready to face whatever challenges and opportunities come his way in this shared cosmic adventure for inner peace. As the weeks pass, Ethan starts to receive reports from the Lumerians. They tell him that the holographic teachings have been well received on many planets. Beings from different civilizations are starting to explore the path of inner peace, and there are already signs of positive change. On one planet, a war-torn region has seen a decrease in violence as the people there start to practice the meditation techniques and focus on their inner selves. On another planet, a community has come together to create a place of peace and learning, inspired by the teachings. Ethan is overjoyed to hear these reports. He realizes that the seeds they have sown are starting to bear fruit, and it gives him the motivation to continue his own journey and to spread the message further. He decides to expand his efforts. With Lyra's help, he starts to create more in-depth teachings, focusing on different aspects of inner peace, such as how to deal with negative emotions, how to build harmonious relationships, and how to find purpose in life. As he delves deeper into these topics, Ethan himself experiences a new level of growth. He discovers that by helping others, he is also deepening his own understanding of inner peace. And he looks forward to seeing how these new teachings will further impact the cosmos and bring more beings closer to the peace that lies within. Chapter 6: The Cosmic Confluence of Peace. The reports of positive change across the cosmos fuel Ethan's determination to further spread the message of inner peace. With Lyra's unwavering support, he immerses himself in the creation of more comprehensive teachings, each one a beacon of hope for those seeking tranquility in the vast expanse of the universe. One day, while Ethan is engrossed in his work, a strange, pulsating energy fills the air around the floating island. Lyra looks up, a sense of anticipation in her eyes. "Ethan," she says, "this is a sign. The cosmic forces are aligning in a unique way, and it could bring about a significant event in our journey for peace." As if on cue, a series of shimmering portals appear around the island. From these portals, beings of various shapes and sizes emerge. There are small, winged creatures with gossamer-like wings that sparkle like diamonds, tall and imposing humanoid beings with skin that seems to be made of living crystal, and floating orbs of light that emit a gentle, soothing hum. A being, whose form seems to be a blend of fire and energy, steps forward. "We are from different corners of the cosmos," it says in a voice that crackles like flames. "We have all been touched by the teachings of inner peace that have been spreading. We have felt the positive changes in our own worlds and have come together to see how we can further this cause." Ethan is astounded by the sight of these diverse beings. He steps forward and greets them. "Welcome, friends. It is an honor to have you here. I am Ethan, and with Lyra, we have been on this journey to spread the knowledge of inner peace." The beings introduce themselves one by one. There is Arya, a water nymph-like being from a planet covered in vast, shimmering oceans. Her people have noticed a new-found harmony in their relationships with nature since they started practicing the teachings. Then there is Kale, a crystal-skinned being from a planet where technology and spirituality are intertwined. His civilization has seen a boost in creativity and innovation as they have embraced the concepts of inner peace. Ethan and Lyra lead the group to a large, open area on the island. They sit in a circle, and Ethan begins to share his latest insights. "Inner peace," he says, "is not just an individual pursuit. It is a collective journey. When each of us finds peace within ourselves, it ripples out and affects the entire cosmos." The beings nod in agreement. Arya speaks up. "On my planet, we have seen how the harmony within ourselves has translated into a more balanced ecosystem. The creatures of the sea and the land are living in greater harmony, and our communities are more united." Kale adds, "In our civilization, the focus on inner peace has led to a breakthrough in our energy harvesting technology. We now understand that a peaceful mind can better attune to the natural energy of the universe, and this has opened up new possibilities." The discussion that follows is rich and diverse. The beings share their unique challenges and triumphs in their pursuit of inner peace. One of the floating orbs of light, named Solace, mentions that in their formless state, they struggled to understand the concept of inner peace at first. But as we delved into the teachings, Solace says, we realized that our state of being could be one of pure peace. We learned to focus our energy in a way that brought about a sense of tranquility, and this has changed our perception of the universe. As the day progresses, the group decides to form a cosmic council of peace. The purpose of this council is to coordinate efforts across the cosmos to spread the message of inner peace, to share resources and knowledge, and to support each other in times of need. Ethan is elected as one of the leaders of the council, along with representatives from each of the civilizations present. They start to plan their first major initiative. They decide to create a cosmic peace festival, a celebration of inner peace that will be held simultaneously on multiple planets. The festival will include meditation sessions led by experts from different civilizations, cultural exchanges that showcase the unique ways in which each civilization expresses peace, and workshops on various aspects of inner peace, such as emotional healing, stress management, and spiritual growth. Over the next few weeks, Ethan and the members of the Cosmic Council work tirelessly to prepare for the festival. Ethan travels to different planets with Lyra, meeting with local leaders and communities to discuss the details of the festival. On one planet, a world filled with lush forests and ancient ruins, Ethan meets with the elders of a wise, ancient civilization. They share with him their long-held wisdom on peace, which is deeply rooted in the cycles of nature. Ethan incorporates their teachings into the festival's program, adding a new dimension to the celebration. Back on the floating island, Ethan and Lyra oversee the creation of holographic projections and interactive displays that will be used during the festival. These displays will showcase the journey of Ethan and the other beings who have found inner peace, as well as the potential of a peaceful cosmos. As the day of the Cosmic Peace Festival approaches, the excitement across the cosmos is palpable. Beings from all corners are making preparations to participate. On the day of the festival, the planets that are part of the celebration are transformed. On Ethan's floating island, the area is decorated with flowers that glow with a soft, multicolored light. The starlit ocean seems to sparkle more brightly, as if in celebration. Meditation platforms are set up, and beings of all shapes and sizes gather. The festival begins with a grand meditation session. Ethan leads the group, guiding them through a series of breathing exercises and visualizations. As they meditate, a powerful, harmonious energy fills the air. It is as if the very fabric of the universe is resonating with the collective intention of peace. After the meditation, the cultural exchanges begin. A group of winged beings from a distant planet perform a beautiful aerial dance, their wings creating a symphony of colors as they move in perfect harmony. The crystal-skinned beings showcase their art, which is a combination of intricate crystal carvings and light-based projections that tell the story of their journey towards inner peace. The workshops are a great success. Beings learn new techniques for dealing with stress, such as using sound frequencies to calm the mind and energy. based therapies to heal emotional wounds. There are also sessions on how to build more harmonious relationships, both within one's own civilization and with other beings from different parts of the cosmos. Throughout the day, the Cosmic Peace Festival is a resounding success. Reports from other planets participating in the festival come in, filled with stories of transformation, unity, and a new, found sense of hope. As the sun sets on the floating island, marking the end of the festival, Ethan looks out at the beings around him. He feels a deep sense of fulfillment. Today, he says, we have taken a giant step towards a more peaceful cosmos. But this is just the beginning. There is still so much more we can do. The members of the Cosmic Council of Peace nod in agreement. They know that the journey for inner peace is a continuous one, but they are filled with the determination to keep spreading the message, to keep working together, and to create a universe where peace is not just a dream but a reality for all beings. In the days following the festival, Ethan and the council start to plan for future initiatives. They decide to establish a Cosmic Peace Academy, a place where beings from all over the cosmos can come to learn, grow, and share their knowledge of inner peace. The Academy will have branches on different planets, each tailored to the unique needs and cultures of the local beings. Ethan also receives messages from other civilizations that were inspired by the festival but could not participate. They express their interest in joining the Cosmic Council of Peace and being part of future initiatives. Ethan and the Council welcome these new members with open arms, knowing that the more beings that join the cause, the greater the impact they can have on the cosmos. As Ethan continues his work, he also takes time to reflect on his own journey. He realizes how far he has come since that fateful day when he was first summoned by Lyra. From a stressed out individual on Earth to a leader in the cosmic movement for inner peace, his life has been transformed in ways he could never have imagined. One night, as he is sitting by the edge of the island, looking up at the stars, Lyra joins him. "Ethan," she says, "you have become a true beacon of peace in the cosmos. Your journey has inspired so many, and the best is yet to come." Ethan smiles at her. "None of this would have been possible without you, Lyra. You have been my guide, my mentor, and my friend. And I know that together, with the Cosmic Council of Peace, we can create a universe filled with the light of inner peace." As they sit there, under the starlit sky, Ethan is filled with a sense of hope and anticipation for the future. He knows that there will be challenges along the way, but he is ready to face them. The cosmic confluence of peace has begun, and he is determined to see it through to its ultimate goal, a cosmos where every being lives in harmony, peace, and love. Chapter 7, The Cosmic Peace Academy, Nurturing the Seeds of Tranquility. The establishment of the Cosmic Peace Academy marks a new and exciting phase in the ongoing journey towards universal peace. Ethan, along with the members of the Cosmic Council of Peace, is fully immersed in the planning and implementation of this ambitious project. The first task at hand is to select the locations for the Academy's branches. The Council decides to choose planets that are not only strategically located but also represent a diverse range of cultures and cosmic environments. One such planet is Elysium, a world of floating mountains and crystalline rivers. Its inhabitants, the Elysian, are known for their deep spiritual connection to the natural world. Another planet, Nova Prime, is a highly technological civilization that has mastered the art of integrating technology with spiritual practices. Ethan and a group of council members travel to Elysium to begin the groundwork for the first branch of the Academy. As they arrive, they are greeted by the Elysian elders. The elders, with their long, flowing robes and gentle auras, welcome the visitors with open arms. "We are honored to be a part of this great endeavor," says Elder Ilera. "Our planet has long been a place of spiritual learning, and we believe the Cosmic Peace Academy will further enhance our understanding of inner peace and its cosmic implications." The group spends the next few days exploring the planet, looking for the perfect location to build the Academy. They finally settle on a valley nestled between two floating mountains. The valley is surrounded by lush, fragrant gardens filled with flowers that seem to sing in the gentle breeze. The air is thick with a sense of serenity, making it an ideal place for learning and growth. Back on the floating island, Lyra is coordinating the efforts to develop the curriculum for the Academy. The curriculum is designed to be comprehensive, covering a wide range of topics related to inner peace. It includes courses on cosmic energy manipulation, the psychology of peace, and the cultural expressions of peace across different civilizations. One of the key aspects of the curriculum is the practical application of inner peace in daily life. Ethan and the council members believe that it is not enough to simply understand the concepts. Beings must be able to integrate them into their lives. To this end, they develop hands-on workshops on topics such as conflict resolution, stress management, and building harmonious relationships. As the construction of the Elysian branch of the Academy begins, Ethan and the council members work closely with the Elysian architects and builders. The design of the Academy is a blend of Elysian and cosmic aesthetics. The buildings are made of a material that seems to grow organically from the ground, with large, open, air spaces that allow for a seamless connection with the natural environment. Inside the Academy, there are meditation chambers, lecture halls, and interactive learning centers. The meditation chambers are designed to enhance the meditation experience, with special crystals embedded in the walls that emit a soft, calming energy. The lecture halls are equipped with the latest holographic technology, allowing for vivid and engaging presentations. Meanwhile, on Nova Prime, a different set of challenges and opportunities await. The Nova Prime civilization is highly advanced in technology, and they are eager to contribute their expertise to the Academy. Ethan travels to Nova Prime to meet with their scientists and spiritual leaders. The Nova Prime scientists propose the development of a virtual reality (VR) training program for the Academy. With VR, says Dr. Zara, a leading scientist on Nova Prime, we can create immersive experiences that will help beings understand the concepts of inner peace more deeply. For example, we can simulate different cosmic environments and scenarios where they can practice applying the principles of peace. Ethan is intrigued by the idea. He works with Dr. Zara and her team to develop the VR curriculum. They create simulations of encounters with different cosmic beings, scenarios of dealing with intergalactic conflicts, and even virtual tours of the various cosmic places Ethan has visited on his journey, such as the caverns of cosmic whispers and the celestial gardens of tranquility. Back on Elysium, the first batch of students begins to arrive at the Academy. They are a diverse group, consisting of young Elysian, as well as beings from other planets who have heard about the Academy and are eager to learn. The opening ceremony of the Academy is a grand event. Elder Ilera, Ethan, and other council members are present to welcome the students. Ethan addresses the students, "Welcome, young seekers of peace. This Academy is a place where you will embark on a journey of self-discovery and cosmic understanding. Here, you will learn not only the theoretical aspects of inner peace but also how to apply them in your lives. You are the future of the cosmic peace movement, and I have no doubt that you will make a significant impact on the universe." The first day of classes is filled with excitement. In the Cosmic Energy Manipulation class, the students learn how to sense and channel the energy of the universe. The instructor, a wise Elysian named Ilthur, demonstrates how to use the natural energy of the floating mountains to enhance one's inner peace. The energy of the universe is all around us, Ilthur says. By attuning ourselves to it, we can find a source of endless peace and strength. In the Psychology of Peace class, the students study the different emotions and mental states that either promote or hinder inner peace. They learn techniques for self-reflection and how to overcome negative thought patterns. One of the students, a young winged being named Lyra, shares her own experiences of dealing with fear and how she has started to overcome it through the teachings she has received so far. As the days pass, the students at the Academy become more and more engrossed in their studies. They form study groups, where they discuss and debate the various concepts they are learning. The cultural exchange aspect of the Academy also flourishes. Students from different planets share their unique traditions, art forms, and ways of life, enriching each other's understanding of peace. One day, a group of students approaches Ethan with an idea. "We want to start a project," says a young Elysian named Orion. "We want to create a peace map of the cosmos, where we document the different ways in which peace is being achieved and spread across different planets and civilizations." Ethan is impressed by the idea. "That's a wonderful initiative," he says. "It will not only help us to see the progress of the cosmic peace movement but also inspire others to join in." He helps the students to develop a plan for the project, including how to gather information, how to present it in an engaging way, and how to share it with the wider cosmic community. As the Peace Map project gets underway, the students start to reach out to different civilizations, asking for their stories of peace. They receive an overwhelming response. Civilizations from all corners of the cosmos share their experiences, from small-scale community initiatives to large-scale interplanetary peace treaties. The students work hard to organize the information and create an interactive holographic map that showcases these stories. They also include details about the specific techniques and practices that have led to peace in each case. Back on Nova Prime, the VR training program is also making great progress. Dr. Zara and her team have completed the first set of simulations, and they are now ready for testing. A group of students from the Nova Prime branch of the Academy volunteer to be the first testers. After the testing, the students provide valuable feedback. "The VR experience was amazing," says a young Nova Prime scientist in training named Kaito. "It really helped me to understand how to apply the principles of peace in different, challenging situations." The simulation of the intergalactic conflict was so realistic that it made me realize the importance of calm and rational thinking in resolving disputes. Based on the feedback, Dr. Zara and her team make some adjustments to the VR program. They also start to develop new simulations, such as one where students can experience what it's like to be in a highly stressed environment and learn how to find inner peace within it. As the Cosmic Peace Academy continues to grow and thrive, Ethan looks on with pride. The Academy is not only a place of learning but also a hub of innovation and collaboration. It is bringing together beings from different corners of the cosmos, all united by the common goal of inner peace. One evening, as Ethan stands on the grounds of the Elysian Academy, looking at the students engaged in their various activities, Lyra appears by his side. "Ethan," she says, "you have created something truly remarkable. The Cosmic Peace Academy is like a seed that is sprouting into a beautiful tree of peace, with its branches reaching out to every corner of the cosmos." Ethan smiles at her. It's all thanks to the collective efforts of so many beings. And I know that as the Academy continues to grow, it will play an even greater role in creating a more peaceful universe. The future of the Cosmic Peace Academy looks bright. With new students arriving, new projects being initiated, and new knowledge being shared, it is well on its way to becoming a cornerstone of the Cosmic Peace movement. And Ethan, along with the Cosmic Council of Peace, is determined to ensure that the Academy continues to nurture the seeds of tranquility, spreading the message of peace far and wide across the vast expanse of the universe. In the following weeks, the Peace Map project gains more and more attention. The interactive holographic map is presented at a major cosmic gathering, where representatives from numerous civilizations are present. The map becomes a source of inspiration, showing the real-life examples of how peace is being achieved in different parts of the cosmos. Civilizations that were previously on the fence about joining the Cosmic Peace movement are now more inclined to do so, seeing the tangible results and the positive impact that the movement is having. The Cosmic Peace Academy starts to receive requests from more planets to establish branches, and the Council begins to plan for the expansion. Ethan and the Council members travel to these planets, assessing their suitability and working with the local communities to set up the new branches. Each new branch brings with it new ideas, new cultures, and new opportunities for the spread of the message of inner peace. As the Academy expands, Ethan also realizes the need for a more structured system of governance. He and the Council start to develop a set of rules and guidelines for the Academy, ensuring that the quality of education and the core values of the Cosmic Peace movement are maintained across all branches. One of the challenges they face is ensuring that the teachings are adaptable to the unique needs and cultures of each planet. To address this, they create a team of cultural advisors who work with the local instructors at each branch to customize the curriculum while still maintaining its integrity. The Cosmic Peace Academy is truly becoming a force for good in the cosmos, and Ethan is at the heart of this transformative journey. He continues to learn and grow, inspired by the dedication of the students, instructors, and council members. And as the Academy's influence spreads, the dream of a universe filled with peace and harmony seems more achievable than ever.